Hey gang, Paul Swearingen here, the nonpartisan evangelical, and I just thought I would come on and go live because today was a recording day, and just to give you a little insight into my life, I work out of my home office, which I love. I have my coffee here with my Pepperdine cup for my daughter Sydney, who attends Pepperdine, but you may hear some noise in the background. I'm wondering if you're going to hear it. This was a studio day for me. I was going to do a lot of recording for my podcast, and for I do some business coaching, and so I'm putting together some audio for curriculum, and so it was a recording day for me. But maybe you can hear it. They're chopping down and shredding a tree next door at my neighbor's house today. So I just thought I would share my moment with all of you, that of frustration that my recording morning is gone because my neighbors decided they needed to get rid of a tree today. And the funny thing was, as the truck pulled up, I guess the guy was on a speakerphone or something, and so I could hear his boss like cussing him out as he pulled up. So it's been that kind of a morning, and I thought I would share that semi-frustration. It's not the end of the world. I guess I can adjust my schedule to record when they're finished, but just to share that working out of your home office is a delight at times, and then it has its drawbacks. But anyway, hope you're having a good morning. We're seeing a lot of stuff go on in the news as usual today. The president seems to be very, very upset these days, doesn't he? So I'm sure we'll be talking about that soon. And I've been reading some good stuff in the Bible. I was actually reading today the story of the Israelites at the edge of the Jordan River, if you've ever read that one. And it's an interesting one with the back. I hope you can hear me because I can barely hear myself with what's going on outside, but I'm going to assume you can probably hear me better than that. But the Israelites were at the edge of the Jordan River. They had been marching for 2 years to get to what was called the Promised Land. It was a fulfillment of their work and the profit for everything they had done. And when they get to the edge, they send in 12 spies, and they have 2 young guys, Joshua and Caleb, come back and say, "This is awesome. This place where we're going is amazing. There's these unbelievable grapes. It's got all this produce." And then the 10 older spies are kind of like, "Yeah, the land's nice, but boy, look at all the problems, and there are giants, and it's really scary." And when Joshua and Caleb gave their report, all the people of the country were like, "Wow, this is amazing. We're going to go in. It's going to be great." And then the 10 older guys were like, "No, but listen to wisdom from me." And they began to talk the people out of their hope. And in fact, they did such a good job of talking people out of their hope that the people decided they were going to stone Joshua and Caleb for bringing a good report of hope from the Promised Land. And it does just seem a little ironic and kind of like today. Does it seem like there's a generation that really wants to look at hopelessness, and we're victims, and we have illegals coming in to take our jobs and kill our children, and sort of that's the message, that we have to return our country to something that it used to be or else kind of thing. And then there's a generation that's saying, yeah, we know there's problems, but let's go tackle them. Let's go beat them. And so anyway, I was just reading that story today thinking, wow, this is a story that's kind of about today. And one generation that is kind of like, no way we can fix this, other than to be sort of this angry, scared generation, and let's kill anybody that says otherwise. Let's destroy them verbally or whatever else. And then a younger generation that's saying, hey, I think there are some problems that have been problems for a long time that we can tackle. Let's try it. We talk about climate change and a generation that says, well, Social Security's we're never going to get Social Security. And it's interesting, the generation that's screaming about socialism is the one that's fighting hardest for its own stuff, and has run up a $22 trillion deficit to our federal government that you younger generations are going to have to pay for. So anyway, I was reading that in the Bible today, and I think we ought to be looking at what is the hope, how can we tackle the issues that are ahead of us, and let's not stone Joshua and Caleb, but say, let's listen to what they have to say and see what happens. So anyway, mostly I just came on to share that the tree guys are ruining my recording day, but then thought I would share that with you as well. So, exciting week. Hope you have a great Thursday ahead and a great weekend planned. We're going to the Shaver Lake for our last day at the lake before it gets cold again, which I'm actually looking forward to the cold. I'm actually wearing long sleeves today, so yay. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. We'll talk to you soon.